Hey everybody, welcome to Shutitdownboys. This is a podcast. Me and the gang get together after a long, hard shafting of a 24-hour shift, and we talk about life, both outside of and at the fire station. Beside me, I got old Chubbs wearing a pre-faded t-shirt. Not sure what's wrong with your washing machine, but those are brand new, and you already faded it somehow.
I think this is how it was made.
No, I don't think so. Not
this
at all.
This is how it looks when you get it, by the way.
Yeah, old Chubbs.
Hey,
somehow
everybody.
people just, I don't understand it, but they fucking love you. They fudge and love you. YouTube. And then next name, old Missionary Murph wearing the shirt that I got him for his birthday.
Yes, sir.
No big deal. Shout out to Cove. Best shorts in the game. Best t-shirts in the game. Not a sponsor, but they're awesome. Yeah. Anyway, last but not least, wearing the most interesting shirt in the whole squad, Stu.
$6.98.
Walmart, 6969. Shout out Dolly Parton.
Hey, like I said, back in the day, old Dolly.
Dude,
Dolly's was a looker.
dime piece.
I will
dude.
always love you, Dolly.
Was she?
How old is Dolly now? She got to be in her
She's like-
80s now.
Yep,
Stu,
look it up.
yep, right off the rip, Stu,
You
get
can't
to work.
tell.
Yeah, get to work.
No, you're such an old man. You're asking. He's asking.
79 years.
79 years young, eh?
I thought we were going to have us a new freaking producer on this damn podcast, but old
happened to
Smitty,
Smith?
he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get back to you."
Sounds like a lot
Right.
of work.
Insert cricket noise here. Yeah. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
He said no?
He just hasn't gotten back to
Was
me.
Dolly Parton coal miner's daughter? Was that her?
Yes.
No. Well,
No, that was Tanya Tucker, right? Or
Yeah.
something?
No, I thought it was Dolly Parton.
No.
You don't know country, dude.
That's true.
I don't either.
I could have.
Obviously.
I bet you it's Dolly Parton.
I know she was poor.
Yeah, she was in West Virginia.
Yeah,
Coal
and
mine.
then she got plastic surgery, and now she's rich.
I think.
That's
Well,
how it
yeah,
she-
it's Loretta Lynn was the
Loretta
person thing,
Lynn,
but
there you go.
Dolly Parton was also from the family,
yes.
poor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Secret to success.
One of us made it.
Yeah.
That's how I like to
That's the
look at
key. Everybody checking it out. We haven't recorded in a while,
I
gang.
know,
Sorry.
yeah. Be make sure everybody's got.
Damn nervous Nelly over here. I keep checking the cameras. Anyway, me and the gang getting together. We haven't freaking Stu started a timer. For
Yep.
God's sake.
Sorry, man.
Damn it, Stu. We hadn't got together. Last time we had to cancel. Murph's son got sick.
Yep.
Chubbs had
Oh yeah,
natural disaster.
natural disaster in his house.
Chubbs had a plumbing track home special, dude.
I have fixed more fucking drywall. And the worst part is, I was thinking about this. I was like, I've patched a lot of drywall.
Sure.
Yeah.
But where I cut that drywall, it's right where two sheets meet. Oh. So now, and it's bigger. It's not some small little drywall hole. So now I'm thinking, well, I need to just cut until I
Cut
can,
all the way back to
to the other rafter
To
where
others,
I can
yeah.
actually
Yep.
screw in and place it.
You got to get a Spaniard in there, dude.
I
Joyce.
am.
Joyce.
Joyce.
You got to get Joyce. That's on my test.
Well, it's
That's
also
on my inspector test.
It's a
not a
roof.
rafter.
It's a roof, and it's a
Oh, is it vaulting?
it's
No,
the
not
second
in that
floor.
track home, dude.
It's above the first floor, so it's technically the rafter, but it's also the
Do
floor.
you have a
joist.
flat roof?
Do I have a flat roof? No. You're misunderstanding.
Is
what
it
I'm saying.
gable?
Am I?
It's in the ceiling,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
But it's also the floor, so it's
Oh,
both.
2 stories.
It's 2 stories.
Whoa, look at you living the
It's
high
both.
life. You got
Yeah.
2 stories?
But it's-
fancy. No
but if-
ceiling fans,
but
but 2
if it's-
stories.
If it's in the floor,
You're saying it's below you, and then when you're on the bottom floor, it's above
it's
you?
above you.
So
Right.
it's still a joist.
It's I guess you probably know more than I do about that.
So it's a floor joist or ceiling joist,
Okay.
but it's still a joist.
Okay.
rafters are the ones that go like
Okay,
this.
so that's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, learn something new.
Building
about that.
construction 101.
Hey, I'm reading about it. I'm reading about it. I'm
Read
studying
about it. Read about it. I'm studying driver.
He should know that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
When's your test?
2 months.
Next month.
2 months.
Is it July?
July? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. God, don't they give you guys.
Thank you.
I was about to say the R word. They give you guys plenty of time to study.
Well, I jumped
almost
on
said
it
it,
quick.
dude.
You bunch of.
We are going, dude.
We need as much.
If they, dude,
much
if somebody
time as
has if a firefighter has a laser engraver, we need a sign that says
Do not say the
"Do
R
not
word.
say R word," and we're gonna face it this way. So mainly at these two.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Sorry.
kids from the
Sorry.
90s.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
That was a.
That
just
was
a-
the word.
Also, bleeping words is not hard. I just did it. I did it on YouTube. I was like, I don't know, like Helen complains all the time.
Well,
I
no,
actually
no,
didn't
no,
even
no, no,
bleep
no,
it. I
no,
just
Yeah.
cut it out.
Yeah, you didn't bleep it. You didn't bleep it, and
In
you
fact-
also were like, dude, it's so easy to bleep words on YouTube. And then the episode released, and he didn't bleep the word.
One of the words. One of the
words. Melissa was like, "Hey,
shit.
So easy.
he said the R word," and I was like, "Oh yeah, so easy, huh?"
took it down immediately.
yeah, dude. Oh man, you.
But yeah,
suck.
dude, I gotta deal with that shit, man. It's like, god dang it.
Just call a
One
guy.
thing
All right,
after
work an
another.
overtime shift and pay a guy.
I'm gonna definitely pay someone to do the texturing. I'm not.
No, you can't
I
do
can't paint worth a shit or texture.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
painting's
hard.
not hard, but
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I
Yeah,
don't
the
do it
taping and the
professionally.
floating and all that. That's,
yeah.
That's the tough part.
My father-in-law, he was getting something out of his attic, and a foot went through.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, there was a hole in that ceiling for a hot minute.
Yeah,
and then
I
finally,
did the same thing
Yeah.
remodeling my house.
dude. That's what I've told. Anytime I'm in the attic, I'm like, dude, I do not. I'm like, whoa, and it is sketchy up
Watching
there. I
Dylan
gotta-
walk.
Yeah, dude, I'm up there barefoot. There's a couple
Yeah.
pieces of plywood, little
Yeah.
rickety, because
We need to haul some plywood up there, man.
no. So the original idea, yeah, because it was my wife's idea. She was like, hey, while they're working on the house, when they start on the attic,
Yeah.
dude. My wife and my father-in-law, they get together and they start brainstorming.
brewing
They
some
start cooking up some ideas, dude. They're like, oh yeah, all you got to do is whenever they're the construction guys leave for the day and the attic is done, the rafters are up there. Rafters, not joist.
Rafters.
Yeah, joist. Was it
Joist.
joist?
You're talking about the floor, right?
Damn it, dude. So my damn inspector class would have failed that shit. Anyway, they were like, all you gotta do, just pat you guys just pass some pieces of plywood up
Yeah.
there and just nail them and you'll have plenty of storage
It's
space.
easy.
I
It's
said,
easy.
yeah. And no, dude,
No,
You don't
it's
have
not.
much room.
No, there's no room
Yeah,
up
yeah,
there. There's like fucking 3 or
It's a
4
pitched roof
gables.
that's,
Yeah.
that's on would be your third.
The only plywood that's up there is going for the AC unit. The AC guys
Yeah.
put it down, dude.
And dude, they put it like
Just build around that, and then you'll have your path going to your AC unit.
No. And also,
Sorry,
the,
dad
dude,
logic.
no. The more stuff that I put in the attic, the more bullshit we store, and the more shit,
Right.
the more chances I have of falling through the ceiling. So no.
it's not that far. What is it?
Yeah.
6-7 feet.
Yeah, dude.
That's the standard, right?
That would suck so bad.
6
to fall
or
through.
7
Could
feet.
you imagine falling through your ceiling?
Yeah, I'd be pissed more than I would be injured.
That would really
Have y'all
suck.
done that on a call? At
Yeah,
a
that's
fire?
how I got my first nickname. They remember? I don't know.
Fatty?
No, y'all probably don't remember that, but I don't put my foot through a roof on a. They turned in a fire. And
Yeah.
it ended up. We were just up there with the tick checking smoke.
Sure.
And I had my knees on the joist, and for whatever reason, I guess I slipped and my foot went straight through this expensive ass home.
Oh, and y'all were just up there checking.
I
A
remember
chief,
that.
a captain,
Yeah.
and the homeowner just sitting there, and my foot goes, vroom, it just
Dude.
blows out all their insulation, all the drywall.
And you're just sitting there. That
sucks, man.
I think I
was
do
like,
remember this now.
They got plenty.
Yeah.
They got plenty. That was probably some
They
West End
duct taped,
Wandas, dude.
Foot hole
Yeah.
on my helmet.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I just wore that till it burnt off.
That one, yeah, that one didn't stick.
No.
Not bad. Foothold.
Hey,
Foothold.
I want to bring up something real quick.
I'm
before we get into
listening,
that.
Stu.
There's a saying y'all keep saying. Y'all go engine 11,
Busiest.
Busiest gosh darn engine in the city, dude.
Well, I don't know if y'all know. Some numbers came out.
Oh, I saw the
That-
numbers.
saw that.
You got the numbers too?
I do. It's funny. I got it right here.
I saw.
So number one.
How
of
many
course,
engines do we have in our city?
We have 12.
12 engines.
Guess where engine 11 is at?
We're like
Number 11.
We're 3.
Number
right?
10.
Number 10,
Number
see.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
Guess what-
10th busiest.
Yeah. Guess where number 4 is?
Hey, y'all are like 2, huh?
Number 3.
Damn. Station's
Well,
the
here-
second
second loser.
But see, Stu, what you're missing
Whoa,
what you're missing is you're never on a med unit.
Yep. Ultimately, yes.
So ultimately, like, the end of the day,
I'll agree with you, but his words a lot are engine 11, the busiest damn
Yeah.
engine in the city.
He
That's
does.
where I'm
wait,
going
we're
back.
going to switch that to Station 11.
Station 11. Station 11.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
say I even brought it up on that group. I was like, the difference in our call volume versus like anyone who's not the first busiest, is
Right.
a call and a half.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're busy. I'm like, yeah, you guys made one call more.
0.5. Yeah,
You
yeah.
had one more fire alarm than we. Y'all
Yeah.
actually, the fire alarms y'all make. If they just fixed one place for y'all,
Yes, I
Yes.
know what you're talking about.
Yes.
y'all would.
It's-
Y'all,
it's
it'd be
two
like
places.
us.
It's gotten better.
Two places. Yeah.
We're talking about this more than they're like, what do y'all do that? And it's like,
Yeah.
we just, everything is schmish. And then you were just literally
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
schmish, schmish, schmish.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, dude.
Yeah.
That sparks a memory of mine.
What you got?
So before we get into this, so I can write tickets. All right? As an inspector, I can write tickets.
Yeah.
Well. So one day I go by HEB and I had to get some coffee for the office or whatever, and I pull up and I said, "Oh, what do we have here?" Somebody
6 or 7 cars in
breaking the law. I went by the HEB on Schmowlin.
Yeah.
The good one. And I said, well, brand new Lincoln Navigator in the fire lane. And I
yeah,
said,
nice.
"You son of a bitch. How dare
Public
you?"
safety.
Pull up right behind him.
Nice.
Get out of my car. And I'm like, dude, I'm about to get a knife hand.
Yeah.
It's an old guy.
Oh, man.
Like
No.
80
He's
years
still in
like
the- he's
80
still in the
year-
car.
He's in the car. He's like 80
Okay.
years old. And I'm like, hey. Oh, hey. Rolls down his window. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, pretty good. I said, hey, so you're in a fire lane. You can't park here. Oh, my wife was just getting some groceries. I said, well, you're in the fire lane. Like, this is for emergency vehicles
Yeah.
only. You can't park here. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get out of here. Okay, thanks. Dude, he peels off. And then I go into HEB and I go, and I'm just getting some stuff, get some coffee or whatever for the office. I come back out. Who's back in the same spot?
No.
And I go, sir. And he goes, oh, my wife's here. We got the groceries. I said, oh, buddy, I'll be back here Thursday at 10 a.m. And if you are here doing this again, that's your ass.
Nice.
But I did go to your area and I wrote some tickets over there. Oh, yeah. You ever been to the front of St. E? I can say St. E. St. E where like all the people pull up
Yeah.
like to, the front of St. E.
St. Elmo.
Yeah, I know
St.
Yeah,
Elmo.
St. Elmo.
Yeah.
You got it.
El's fire.
You're talking about the big ramp going
The
up.
big ramp, and
yeah.
it's dude. It is a madhouse, and people just park their cars and leave them there, and like you cannot get through.
So when we're going to elevator entrapment, that's
Yeah.
where we pull up. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
closest, and we're literally having to fight people to get
Not
the engine.
not on my watch, Stu.
Yeah,
I was
appreciate
over
that.
right
Good.
ticket, put them under the windshield. Right,
See, when
tickets,
they
put them under the windshield.
when they're still in their car and able to move it, if like a emergency
Yeah.
vehicle showed
Sure.
up, like I give some leeway there.
Yeah.
But like if you just park your car there and get out,
dude,
like
they
what?
blatantly just left it in the fire lane.
I just want a fire to happen so that we can go there
Yeah.
and break their shit in. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean? When
Oh,
they
yeah.
do that, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
dude, this is exactly why you don't do this.
Oh, yeah.
You
I've
know?
seen the memes where like
they
they
run it.
park right in front of like a fire hydrant and then
yeah.
they end up busting through both
Yeah.
windows and
Hey, dude,
I wanna do
catch
that
that
so
shit
bad.
like that. Yeah.
That's every firefighter's dream.
Yeah,
it is.
I'll be honest with you, dude.
But
That's
also,
every fireman's
I'll
dream.
be so mad if I have to do that. I'm like, dude, are you for real?
Yeah.
Now
I
I've
would.
got to do this.
I would love it.
I mean-
I'd love every minute of it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Murph, you get that window, I'll get this one.
another place you need to go, Tyler, is the doctor's offices behind it over there off Harrison.
Oh yeah, that's another horrible one.
They've boxed in the med unit. Like we'll go in
Yeah.
and go get.
That's
the
where
patient,
Melissa goes for
and
her
we
appointments.
We can't get the med unit out because people literally like.
Good
there's,
to know.
There's fire engine and a med unit with lights on sitting there.
Yep.
And they block it in where
Yep.
you can't get out.
I'll be there
crazy.
tomorrow, Stu, with my ticket book. It's fine, dude. I was like, breaking the dude. I've never parked in a fire lane,
Yeah.
Never.
and left my vehicle there.
Never. Yeah.
Like that's absolutely insane. Society operates based on a system of rules.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the bad guy. You're the bad guy. All right. I'm Batman. You're the Joker.
They're throwing us into chaos is what
Not
they're
the cool
doing.
Joker.
You're the
Yes.
Hall Patrol of the fire department. Now,
I am.
Dude.
The
Paw
Paw
Patrol or
Patrol.
Hall?
Hall Patrol.
Hall Patrol.
You know, like
I'll be Paw Patrol
Hall
too.
Patrol. What is it called? Like, you know, whenever you're the
Hall
kid,
monitor.
you're
Hall
the
monitor.
Hall
there you go.
monitor.
Hall
Oh, dude,
monitor.
those kids sucked. Dude.
I am the dog. I'm the dog.
I wish they'd give me some mace. I'd be macing
Did y'all
the
have
shit out of people.
the like what was it like junior police or whatever in y'all's high school, and they had the little
No.
strap? Like
No,
they
we had an actual cop.
They had it where we
Yeah, we
like
did
there was
too.
cops there, but like
Yeah.
kids that wanted to be cops. But it was always
Oh,
that one
yeah.
kid, and they like had the little strap. And
That
they
was
had
this-
like a mountain bike they rode around
Yeah.
school.
No
Yeah,
way.
we had it,
yeah.
uh-huh.
That was
I
the
was-
same as the volunteer
Nerd alert.
firefighters.
Dude, I'd be steering as far away from that as possible.
Yes. Did you have the volunteer firefighters in school? They
We
their
had,
pager on them. Oh my god!
No,
Yeah,
I don't
we
think,
did.
I don't remember any, but we'd had the the program where girls could go to
Hello.
nursing or
Oh, yeah.
EMT, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
back then is what it was.
Yeah.
It was some weird
Learn how to
program.
shake their ass on TikTok.
They put their- and we'd always laugh.
That's
'cause
all
we'd
those
see
nurses
'em.
on the internet,
We
dude.
were like, man, nurses are pretty hot, huh?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, I did want to shout out. I was talking about numbers, but I also have the busiest chief in the whole department.
Your chief?
Is your chief, yeah.
at 174 runs
I mean,
so far
yeah.
this year.
Shout out to him.
Did anyone check these numbers? I mean, are we just going to believe what some
Stu
back end
just
man
made all this
station
shit up.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw his numbers, I was like, okay, I already know we're the busiest because I've crunched the numbers. We are the busiest.
Did y'all see the deputy chief's numbers though? Some of them are
Yes.
down to
Yeah.
Like 18
Almost
runs.
single digits.
That's crazy, dude.
19.
Yeah, basically.
Living the dream,
We
dude.
could hire 4 other fucking firefighters
Yeah.
if we get rid of those positions.
Yeah.
I got the only numbers that matter. Shout out to you guys, YouTube subscribers.
Yes, sir.
3,951 YouTube subscribers. You guys get us to 4,000 for God's sakes. We're almost there.
it.
We're
We're
crushing
almost
it.
there.
Also, where the sausage is made, patreon.com. We're having a good time over on Patreon. 425 Patreon members.
Whoa.
Absolutely crushing. A couple of you guys are free members. You're not getting any content, but we appreciate
Yeah.
the support.
Of course.
For sure.
But yeah, hey, sign up for Patreon. $5 a month. You get 2 bonus episodes, basically, and they're episodes where we're absolutely off the rails. We're filming one next. We're all very excited about it.
Uncut.
Uncut.
Can I ask, what's the point of the free membership then?
I don't know.
You could
Unless
just
there's
say-
something that I don't know that they're actually getting to see
Like,
the content
woo, I
somehow.
subscribed for nothing.
No. I don't, yeah. I mean, they're just supporting you.
And
Sure.
I'm not dissing. I'm just saying that's a little strange.
I think the more it probably just boosts the algorithm. I'm assuming. Either way, we
gotcha.
appreciate the hell
Yeah.
out of you, but
Heck
throw,
yeah.
throw 5 shekels at us for God's
Interesting.
sake. I'm gonna hurt it.
$5.
It's $5. That's
It's like a monster at
that's a
at
2 for
gas
5
station.
monster. But
we all looked at Tanner.
yes, we did.
Hey, I cut back. I haven't bought Monster in 2 days.
That's awesome.
Okay.
man.
So
not.
we did the math again. And he's about like a $200 a month.
The
Yeah,
Vice
yeah,
math.
It's
The
really
Vice.
not as
Vices.
much
because
I'm
you
not,
cut down on cigarettes.
I'm not smoking as much.
Okay. Oh.
And it's because
Still smoking.
I'm still smoking, but not as much. Actually, you know what?
He's making his vapes last longer. He's
My
making
vapes
his
last longer.
his
I saw you cranked a big one before you came out.
Oh yeah,
It was like one of those Chinese guys in the factory.
coming out of his ears.
Dude, the problem is at our station, naturally when you have a bad influence, it influences everybody else.
Sure.
So I'll show up with a full pack of cigarettes at the station.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the day, they're
Yeah,
all gone.
they're gone.
And I know I didn't smoke them
Yeah.
all.
Oh, yeah.
But I want
Stop
everybody.
leaving them outside.
No,
Not me,
everybody
not me.
comes out there with me and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, let me get one of those.
me
I'm
get
like,
one of
yeah,
those."
dude. And I don't know how to say no.
Yeah.
Plus, I want them to smoke with me.
Of course, yeah. You want the hang,
Dude,
yeah.
our captain is off the fucking rails, man. He showed up yesterday
We got to get him in here one day.
and
dude.
ate like three quesadillas and a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Immediately in the morning, which they don't know.
Well, he's
but this
also
guy's jacked,
It's crazy.
and
But-
he's not that kind of guy that does
Yeah, I was
that.
about to
No.
say.
No.
And he works out like 3 times
Yeah.
a day. Like
And-
with the fire, he works at the fire academy.
Yeah.
He works the cadets out. He works himself out, and then you'll see him in the bay, like doing yoga in his gear. He's like, I'm just doing a recovery. And he's like this.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not working out today.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah,
done?
sure looks
500
like
He's
it.
doing a goddamn rising sun in the bay with his turnout gear on, dude. It's crazy.
The other day, he showed up and had like 3 slices of pizza.
Yeah.
He did.
in the morning.
What's going on with this guy?
Yeah.
Y'all
He's living
rubbing
the-
off?
he's living the
Y'all
dream.
rubbing
He's
off a
living
little
the
bit?
dream,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
We've swapped a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Love Murphy a little bit more. Dude,
right.
Murphy flipped me off today on the
And
way
you-
over here.
Yeah, I
And
did.
y'all ever seen that meme of like the hand on the steering wheel that's like just
Oh, yeah,
hanging and shit
shredded.
with a monster? That's what I imagined when I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
That's the
That guy can beat me up.
veiniest fuck you I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like a damn map of the United States on his arm. It's insane. That's what happens when you fucking get in there and get after it rather than doing your butt clenches like you do.
Dude.
I got a question for you. And how would you take this?
Okay.
All right. So Holligan and I were on the med unit, and anyway,
Dream team.
Yeah, we were correct. This is like not yesterday, but last shift.
Okay.
And we go into one of the hospitals, and we're bringing a patient in. And as soon as we walk in,
no.
two of the nurses are
Okay.
like kind of coming into that same little section between the two doors.
Yeah.
And I just said, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And then she says, "A lot better now."
A lot better now. Yeah.
Which was this the hospital your wife works at?
No.
Oh,
At
okay.
the
This
other
gets
one.
better.
And then she says, "Not a lot better now." And then we keep walking.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, the thing is I was like, "Oh yeah, they're getting off.
getting off.
They're getting
Yeah,
off.
they're getting off.
You know, they're." That's how Tanner
the
took
bathroom.
it. That's how Tanner took it.
I immediately
So
was like,
I was, and I was like, "No, it's because they're getting off." And he's like, "Yeah, sure.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I was like, even our patient, we're rolling in,
Dude.
and she's like kind of laughing at it, and I'm like, I look at Murph, I'm like, Jesus, and he goes, I was like, I forget what I said to you, but you were like, no, it's because they're getting off. I'm like,
No, man.
yeah, it's because they're getting off.
Yeah,
I'm sure,
yeah.
I'm sure that's why.
Yeah. Oh,
How-
you mean
how-
getting off work?
getting off work.
Oh, I mean
Yeah.
they're getting off like
The
No,
way
no,
this,
like.
the way these girls looked when they saw
Is
Murph,
that
I was
how
like,
you meant it?
no, I was like,
we
I was
took it three
like,
different ways.
I was like, I was kind of like, yeah, Murph, they're getting off. That's
Hey,
why
that's why
they
we got a
said that.
podcast.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Holy shit, dude! No, I took it as like they were smashed or schmated. yeah.
They probably did when they went home, man.
I'm gonna go hit the
It's
nurse's
so
bathroom real
crazy,
quick.
dude. There's only like maybe one or two guys that I know that have that effect, and Murphy is one.
Him
of them.
and his brother.
I'm like,
Yeah, both. Yeah, Murph
We're
and
like-
Lonnie. Yeah.
But I did not take it that way. I was
That's
the opposite.
hilarious.
I was
Oh,
like,
you
"Oh,
sweet,
yeah."
sweet boy, Murph.
I was like,
You sweet, naive boy.
that's like some shit a dude would say in New York whistling at a girl, like exactly what they did to him.
Yeah,
I
like
was
they were construction workers. Yeah, what the some of these nurses, they play it real fast and loose, dude.
Yeah,
Some of
they
these
do.
nurses, some are real.
Yeah, it's because when they get together, they're
yeah,
crazy.
They all sync up.
Yeah,
They all sync up.
even the dudes in those.
Well,
groups.
yeah, even the
Yeah.
dudes. Yeah.
It's funny. It
man.
is so funny.
All right.
Hey, I saw your wife the other day.
Oh,
by
yeah?
the way. Yeah.
She told me where she. Oh, at the
diaper party.
Diaper party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It
went
was-
to that?
yeah.
The 9 a.m.
It
diaper
was
party. That was
so
an early
hot. No, apparently. So I was told it was at 9.
one. Yeah.
I didn't check.
Surprise,
I didn't-
surprise.
I didn't plan.
It's actually 9 p.m.
It was at 11, and not on the day that my house had its disaster. Because I was like, I felt bad. I was like, I got to cancel on this, and I can't go to the whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But
Quit banging the table.
I'm coming in town, and
That's what you do. That's what you do.
it's not even that loud,
Every
dude.
sentence you end it with that.
With a statement.
Expression.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I came into that party.
So you
and I
showed up
didn't-
at 9 a.m.?
I didn't check. Well, no, I figured the time, but I didn't look to see what kind of party it was. I wore a collared T-shirt.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
it's
some
not
jeans.
that kind of party.
No, it was a pool party. So I showed up, and me and
Surprise, surprise.
Me and Schwitten were dressed in like hot attire. You know,
Dude,
we're like
Some
this is
starched clenched
miserable.
jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
It has been humid as shit recently, man. It's
Yeah,
the
it is.
summer has
We're back to Texas.
Texas summer.
Oh yeah.
Well, you fucking up aside. There's nothing,
Nothing better.
no
man.
big surprise
You're missing
there.
all the good stuff, man.
Like what?
I don't know. You got some upstairs stuff going on now.
Okay,
You
so I'm
guys don't
missing
have
all
any-
the stuff, and you're like, stuff.
So much
Sweet.
Can't talk about it. You know.
Sleeping in my own bed every
Can't
night,
talk
my
about
own new king size bed. King size bed's where it's at.
I gotta
also.
go try that thing out before
Now.
I leave.
So the frame, yeah.
So it looks
no.
better than what I slept on.
Right off the rip, dude. So it comes with an adjustable base.
Okay.
Fucking adjustable base didn't work. I was like, we can't have shit.
Is it
nice.
new?
It's brand new.
Oh shit!
And so I tell the guy,
Sheesh.
the guy was like, hey, Like the bed. What'd you say sheesh for?
Because adjustable base. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you got some.
No. It came.
It's because
came with some
he's
check.
getting
I mean,
older. He's got to lower it down.
It came with it.
Okay.
All right. And my wife can't find anything suitable because we go to 17 different furniture stores and it's not the right stuff. I snapped one day. I said, I'm done furniture shopping. I don't care. Buy what you want to buy. And
I'm going home.
And let me know.
Take my fucking.
Because we found something at Schmowell, at Howell
Right.
Furniture, and I was
Right.
like, this will be fine. She's like, well, it's pretty expensive, which it was. It was like $5,000, but for a whole
Sure.
bedroom suite.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said,
Good. Let's do it.
they'll buy. We can buy it.
We're
They'll
saving money.
They'll deliver it.
Yeah.
I don't have to haul heavy shit up the stairs. Well, I don't know. I kind of want to go look here, and I want to keep looking on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I said,
I would be too.
I said, just
I would be too.
buy whatever you want. Let me know if you need me to move some stuff up the
best way to
stairs.
do it.
Like I said, I don't care as long as as long as the mattress is comfortable. I don't care.
That's some of Christine and I's arguments.
Yeah.
Is that like she's picking out a light that goes over the kitchen table and she sends me like 5 different options.
Yeah.
And I pick one out of those 5. I'm like, this one.
Yep.
And then she's like, well, I don't know. And then she's like, I was thinking more this one or maybe this one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you ask me?
Yeah.
I don't care.
What'd you ask me for?
I'm just giving you my opinion.
These
I don't
broads,
care.
they're
And
real
then,
money.
and then we end up just like,
Yep.
yeah.
I know.
dude.
I'm like,
I know. But
and
heads,
then we end up getting,
Yep.
one of the lights. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
we just had that conversation in text message where I was like, I fucking hate everything about shopping.
Yes.
With my wife sometimes.
Yeah.
I love my wife.
Love them to death.
And
Love
I
them.
will-
Shout out to
I
them.
will
Love them.
shop with
We
her
have to
till
legally.
I die. But sometimes, and you never go when you're hungry because
No, that was a rookie move right there.
Yeah.
we had a legit argument. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so mad right now that we're doing extra. Like you can't go.
I hate
can't.
shopping, dude. I hate it.
The
If I
grocery
go-
store, I don't really care. Like, I don't mind. I'll
Yeah.
get lost in a grocery
Yeah.
store. Like, oh, what do we go?
I'll go-
No,
Yeah,
it's
I would-
like
And I'll
the,
throw
Eat a couple of the kids' bananas they have for free.
it's the
That's
extra
right.
special stuff if you're going for like we need this for this and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like we got to go to this specific store. It's like I forget what the context was, but I know
Yeah.
we fought over it
Oh,
and
of
I was
course.
so mad.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so dumb.
Listen,
like, could we not just go in and get exactly what we? That's what.
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I
let's
know
just
what I
get
want.
we want.
Yeah.
and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Christine
I
can't send me to the store for like like milk and bread
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm coming back with $200 worth of groceries.
Yeah, easily. Like, well, I was gonna make a flambe.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go and dude, if I see something and it works, I'm like, this works.
Yeah.
This works in the room. It fits. It measures. It looks cool. I like it. I don't have to haul it up the stairs. Let's buy it. Like, well, it's kind of expensive. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's worth my peace of mind.
Yeah.
Sure.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that too when it comes to that stuff. You know,
I'm not wheeling it, dude. So I can't remember if I told. We bought a bedroom set on Facebook Marketplace, king size bedroom set. We went to Orange. I didn't tell you guys this.
Schmorge. Yeah.
Okay, Schmorge. Orange,
County,
California.
California.
Yeah, Orange County, California.
Orange the color.
People thought
Yeah.
we were from California, which is crazy.
Checks out.
No. So I go
hella
out.
cool.
We drive
I'm
out.
super cool,
yeah.
yo.
We drive. Oh yeah. Either way, we drove out there. We bought it. Melissa ended up. We got a measurement wrong, and we took the 2 nightstands. So now I got to go
Take him back.
take them back. Luckily, this lady was coming to smoke. God, son of a
Gotcha. Yeah.
damn it.
California.
Yeah.
29. Luckily this lady was coming to town, and I had to give it back to her, get my money back from her.
Damn.
But yeah, it just sucked. I said, I'm so done with Facebook Marketplace. I hate it so much,
I'd
man.
pay more just to buy something
Yep,
else.
Yeah.
I will. That's how I am, dude. We found this bedroom suite, and I was just like, buy it right now. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
We don't need to go to the other place and go look at whatever garbage they have. We got something. It was like Hooker and Shaker or some bullshit.
dude.
That's a brand. That was the damn brand of the cabinet.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I don't know what it is.
Can you
about all
imagine
that.
being the delivery
Could you
guy
imagine?
driving down the road? It's like, oh, and you get in the road in the one house that's
That's
on
on fucking
piers. That's like, shit.
They're like God damn, I hope it's not this.
He's already the guy that with the back brace on, that shows up with the back brace on.
That's how, dude. Those dudes moving that king size mattress up. They were like,
Yeah. Oh, of course, man.
Dude, that's a good job
Don't
for
be the
ex-cons,
house on the
bro.
end on the stilts. Don't
That
be
is
the
a
house.
good job. If
Yeah.
you wanted to start a moving company,
Oh, yeah.
you just hire from the prison.
Yep.
Be like, yo, guys, look.
Would you call it
What?
ex-cons moving service?
Yeah.
yeah, since that's who people want in their house.
Look, that job sucks.
Yeah, it does. But I you want some prisoners move? So you're at work.
Good, they're on
And
good
your wife and
behavior.
kids are all
Bro,
no, no, I'm out. No,
I mean, it's good behavior.
No.
You could pay them more. You could be like,
No.
look, I'm not going to give you slave labor. I'll give you,
Yeah.
$10 an hour or whatever.
no.
I'll let them mow the highway.
Listen, we're gonna get into this because this. So this is my wife's favorite podcast. All right, it's
to giggle.
Stu. You got the numbers
I
on it.
got
It's
some numbers,
I
yeah.
think it's called Giggly Squad. Don't say anything yet, Stu.
Are these the chicks?
These are the chicks.
All of them?
No, that's just like funny cutouts. It looks like a serial killer.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
It does look. It's a bunch of cutouts. But these are the two women. This is what's her name? Hannah Berner, who is a comedian and has a Netflix special.
Oh, yeah?
She's been on Are You Garbage. She's funny for a girl. I'll give her that. Okay.
There we go.
And so it begins.
I've already heard we're so what's the word?
Misogynistic.
Yeah, misogynistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all for good fun.
It's
We're
all,
not
it's
being
all
serious.
fun. And the other one is Paige DeSorbo. All
I was
right.
wondering
Okay.
how to say that.
Yeah, DeSorbo. Okay. So these two girls met on a reality TV show, which is my wife's thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
road
mine-
rules.
Mine too.
Yeah, similar to that. This is
Okay.
like called, I think it was called Summer House or something.
Yeah.
Of Master of
Okay.
the Undertaking, blah, 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 Giggly Squad. Either way, so these girls have a podcast where they, complain about their husbands or talk about vaginas.
The exact
or, yeah.
opposite of what we do.
Basically, yeah, the
Yeah,
exact. How many subscribers do you guys think these girls
Oh,
have?
man, I bet they have over 2 or 3 million. Easily.
Murph?
Whoa, that seems like a lot.
Kind of crazy. But you said it. Murph, what do you got? What do you think? Throw a number.
I don't know, a couple 100,000, 400,000
Okay.
subscribers.
I wasn't able to look at everywhere. I was doing all
shit.
this morning, but I did get on YouTube alone.
YouTube, that's what I mean.
I mean,
100
they have their own book. I would-
144K subscribers.
Okay. Well, I was way off.
You were way off. Yeah, you were thinking of that damn Outdoor Boys
I was
or whatever.
expecting,
Yeah,
like,
they have so far 180 videos loaded up
Yeah.
on YouTube.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. We're
they
hey,
blew up, but she was
Hey,
a
we have a
comedian,
lot.
had
We have
they?
a lot, but we're on 144.
We're also not famous
Here's
comedians.
the
that were
big
on
number. Y'all ready
reality
for
TV
this?
shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
They earn up to $10,000 to $20,000 an episode.
An episode?
on
Yes.
YouTube. That's probably YouTube
Yeah.
money and sponsors.
And
They
up
do
to-
have some
up to
crazy sponsors. Yeah, products.
340,000 a season.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
also sell out. They also sell out arenas and things like that. Like just doing the podcast live. I'm assuming.
shit,
Either
man.
way, so listen, we're gonna make fun of these girls.
So what's their shtick though? Like, what's
So
their,
here's
They're
I got
just girls.
They're girls. Their topics are they're on pop culture, fashion, mental health, dating, and making fun of each other.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's
Girls probably.
it's-
love
Okay,
that
it's
shit.
us.
It's
but
what we do,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
vaginas.
Yeah.
Is all it is.
Hey,
dude.
shout out to him.
Hey,
Respect.
I mean, listen. Again, I'm gonna make fun of some of the things in this book, but
I will make fun of the name.
yes, and
Giggly
also
girls.
How
let's-
to giggle.
yes, yes.
Guess what their followers are called?
Wait,
Gigglers or
Gigglers.
Some shit.
The gig.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, the gigglers.
So let me
shout
let
out
me
to 'em.
tell you what the sound of nails on a chalkboard is. My wife walking around with her phone like this, listening to this podcast.
Oh man.
I mean, dude,
Where's your earbuds?
I told her, I said, listen, I said, I know my favorite podcast, two fat guys, riffing on each other.
Yeah.
Shout out to Are
Yeah.
You Garbage. But there's just something in us when a group of women are together talking, we got to get the hell out of there.
Yes.
dude. There's something in our
It's
genetic
nature.
code. It's
It's
nature.
nature.
Science.
Yeah.
The more you know, cue the star. If I had a producer, he would put that in there.
Yeah.
But there's just something about like just women talk. I'm like, I got to get the fudge out of here, dude. I'm out, man. I'm out.
I did see a TikTok that made me laugh so hard. It was like, this is a new drinking game, and we watch all these women comedian, and you have to take a shot every time you laugh, and
They're all sober.
I told my wife about it. I said, check this out, and she was like, no, it's not.
That's
that funny.
good. That's freaking funny.
That's good.
That's
I was like, see, you don't
Yeah.
get it. You don't get it. It's funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's so awesome. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a
but it's
good-
definitely
that's a good joke, dude.
Man humor for sure.
You know they got the
man.
same jokes on freaking Instagram and all that about
Oh,
us.
yeah.
We just don't
Yeah.
see that shit.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in our algorithm.
No, it's
You know
not.
who the funniest girl is that I've ever watched? Was that girl in Step Brothers, the one that's like crazy or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She always
She's
makes me
peeing in
laugh.
the urinal.
She always, as far as
It's
like,
like,
funny
make love to
chicks.
me right now.
Yeah. He's like, what?
Yeah.
It's all slippery.
She plays in a lot of shit where you're like,
Something's happening.
She's one of the funny chicks.
She's
Yeah, she
more
is
of
pretty
a
comical.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Crude.
Crude. Yeah, yeah.
crude.
And that's how the one girl or the Hannah girl is more crude. She's a more
More of a dude.
yeah. But yeah, shout out to him, man. And this one I was going to save this for Tim, but he's not here. And this is basically how women. What was that?
Oh,
Sam Hill was that?
What'd you drop?
I didn't drop shit. Must have been that ID card or the
The SD card holder
memory
that you
card.
lost. Yeah, that you
I
lost.
don't even know how I would
Oh
have
my
lost.
god! So this is how to flirt. So this is women flirting. I thought these were pretty funny. The long game. This is a fun way to trick someone into talking to you. Okay, that's where these girls' heads are at.
Nice.
We're getting a sneak peek. This is
Yeah,
some good
this is-
stuff.
we're
Thank
get-
you for writing this book.
Yeah,
Should have read this book when
like
in my
8
20s.
years ago.
yeah, dude. We got the sacrificial friend. So this is for Tim. Tim's new to the
Okay.
dating world or whatever. So we're huge fans of this trend because it involves having a wing woman. This is similar to what we would do.
Yeah,
wingman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paige is a little more shy than Hannah, so whenever she spots someone cute at a bar, she sends Hannah over to start the conversation.
Nice.
Hannah has no pressure to be cool or smooth. Hey, I'm cool, Hannah. She can be silly, funny, and even weird. Okay, so this is Tim. Damn it, Tim's supposed to be here.
Let's act like he's here.
Yeah, Tim.
Okay, Tim.
Basically, Tim. If they send over a fatty toward you, that's the sacrificial one.
Yeah, but that seems like a bad move to me. That seems like, what if you do that and then we've all been there where you're more interested in the one that,
Oh yeah,
That does happen.
right?
Yeah,
And then now they're like, the one that is interested in you, you're like, I don't want anything.
Yeah,
to do.
so
I
let's
like a friend.
let's poke a hole in this. I mean,
Right?
And then
you've got to play
then
this.
they become like a little bit at each other.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah,
and then there's
yeah,
some
yeah.
tension, and you're just the stallion.
Yeah, That's-
Yeah, I would never send Murphy over to the girl.
No,
I'd send Holligan over for sure.
that might get you in some trouble too.
You're basically buttering them up for the other friend to save the day.
So getting them hot and bothered.
Okay.
Okay, so I could see if I don't know, man.
So
I
like
could-
she's being rude and stuff to you, or
yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, they're both pretty girls.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, so that's
So pretty girl come up to you and she's just like kind of
chatty.
raw. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
just,
What's up,
just
bro?
like
how big
yeah.
is it? Yeah.
And then her
Say
friend
when.
comes
Tell
over
me when.
and she's a sweetheart. So then you're like okay, I like
Okay.
the sweetheart, right?
It depends on the guy though.
Yeah, that's true.
Some
Yeah,
guys are
that's
gonna
true.
go like,
Yeah.
It's a
Now,
solid tactic. I like it.
yeah.
I mean,
if it's just the one night, I'm taking the first girl.
Yeah.
We should try that. Be like, how big your tits?
Yeah. Oh God, Jesus!
don't do that, guys.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I think if this happened to me, I would want. I mean, you gotta let them know right off
Yeah.
the rip. Like
Yeah.
my friend thinks you're cute or something like that. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you're just like you're feeling me out.
That would
Let me do a
actually
12
work.
lead on you,
Yes.
girl.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. No. We're
This and it goes underneath your left breast.
Right.
yes. Okay. You get the idea.
You get the idea.
Back of the hand.
Back
you
of the
know.
hand.
Yeah, back of the hand.
Yeah. Water
You
over
don't
fire.
want to use the front anyways. For the
yeah.
most
Smoke over fire. That's what it was. Yeah.
This is
Yeah. Whoops.
Firefighters, y'all know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
yeah.
What else we got? The poke. This one takes a little bit of charisma or riz, as the kids are saying. Ugh,
little riz.
disgusting. If you notice something about him, that you can make a sarcastic comment about, go for it. Like, hey, you know, nice teeth or something. like that.
Yeah. I think the girls might not be as fucking rude, you know? Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
oh man.
Nice widow's peak.
Hey, fucking long-headed
Hey,
motherfucker.
did you
over
get your
here,
hair
man.
cut yesterday?
No, he didn't cut it.
He didn't ask. He didn't ask.
Oh, I love you, buddy.
He didn't even
Sorry,
bring it up.
Before the
Son of a
podcast.
bitch.
Full circle. Back to the book now.
Back to the book, you fucking boomhauer motherfucker. Damn it.
It's for the podcast. Oh, you and Alan, oh, good
Jesus.
time. Whew. Okay.
I don't like that one.
I like that.
Yeah.
So
I
some-
just tested that theory out. I fucking hate that.
I don't like being made fun of.
Fucking ass out of here, dude. Holy shit.
Well, they always say that the women, if they like you, or they used to say that anyway.
They'll
I don't know,
fuck with you a little
they
bit.
like kind of mess with you and tease you.
Yeah, that's
It's
true. That's
yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Like on the playground when they like push you down.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Murphy got pushed down all the time.
Oh,
they were
man.
stronger than us back then.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I got some examples of not things as mean.
Yeah, let's hear what she has to fucking say here.
Sorry. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, here we go. So, sometimes people will
Tickle yourself.
Sometimes Murph was dying. All right.
I would never laugh.
He was laughing.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will be too mean when they try and flirt, and it goes terribly wrong. Take it easy. Some good examples.
Here we go.
Some good examples are if you see a muscular guy, ask him, "Do you work out?" That doesn't really pertain to
That's
you,
not- that's not
but it would. Yeah.
What do you look at these fucking arms. This is the last time you saw a dumbbell, dude.
All right. So
Jesus.
I will say he's getting in shape.
Yeah.
He's been working out
better
every
watch
shift.
out,
outside
Chief.
of some shape.
Off of Willow's Peak and
yeah.
fucking.
Yeah. Come
So-
on.
I'm not flexing.
Give the audience a flex.
Do you?
I can't do that. I'm not vain, y'all.
It's okay. You still got that baseball there, though.
All right.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you work out, or is he wearing a bright shirt? Say, "Hey, I wish your shirt was brighter."
Okay, no.
That's not good.
This girl's.
The key is not to try. The key is not to try too hard on your comment. You're basically opening the conversation with some funny humor. If
Okay.
you try too hard to be funny, it can come off as corny. Don't take it too seriously. Okay.
All right.
So
Imagine yourself drinking at a bar.
sure.
And the
Okay.
girl's like,
I'm Drew. I can see it.
I don't know, nice jeans or something like
You
that. And you're
starch
like,
those extra today or something.
you got to be
Yeah.
careful on how you do that.
Yeah,
If
it
you
is
say it,
true.
they might
Like-
look at you like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what I would.
Unless
walk
you're
up-
hot enough. Then if like you're hot enough, it's
See,
like,
that's the thing.
Like
these
the
are,
ones
these
that
are,
have like let their roots grow out real long, and
Yeah.
then you're like, "Is that your natural haircut?"
Oh God! No! Bad examples. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, dude. I've never like. That was in that.
Has a girl ever walked up to you and insulted you before?
Not that I can think of. Not one that I wanted to have sex with.
Well, just in general, like
Yeah.
they say something. where
that
it's like
that was his whole high school career.
I mean, yeah.
It's
I was
mean shit.
insulted with him. I think I've told the story. Like we were doing Fill the Boot, and I
Yeah.
walked up to the car, and they were like, looking at Murphy. I want to put my money in his boot. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then you were talking, Murphy, remember this one, the old sparrow?
Oh yeah.
That's what you got to get.
Give
Tanner,
him a
yeah,
little
get you
bit.
a
Yeah,
little,
dude.
get you a little eagle there.
Yeah.
I don't need any of that. My wife would be like, "Why are you getting a tattoo on your bicep?" I was
Stu
like,
told me to. Yeah.
Stu told me to.
Stu told me to.
She'd
It's
be
for the
like,
podcast.
Take that shit off
Hey, if we get 4,000 subscribers,
Hey.
Chubbs will get a podcast tattoo
my
on his
ass.
bicep.
on my ass.
Hey, we
I
got
can't
to
lie.
share the video that you recorded the other day working out.
of me working out, dude.
dude.
He's literally behind me, just
Dude, I am chuckling, man.
You're-
I can't keep a
Did
straight
he
face.
hike those things up?
no.
No.
I think I just bent over and then
He bent over, so then it just like, and when he came back up,
It's
like
just-
his butt crack just sucked in those pants.
His ass was eating
It
those
could,
pants.
It could talk to you.
Yeah.
I was watching. I was like,
That's
damn,
the part
dude.
I was laughing at so hard.
It was-
Looked like a fucking cartoon.
Because
Talking.
as you were like straining,
Yes.
like
You could
his
see him.
ass cheeks were.
Could y'all imagine Tanner walking into a bar and just having a curl bar and just
Dude.
turning around?
Dude,
When he's single,
man.
of course, and just start going.
I'll have to edit.
What's up, everybody?
I'll have to edit it out and post that. I was cracking up laughing, dude.
I felt so just like vulnerable.
Violated?
Violated.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
How
Is that what my butt looks like?
have you been wearing those pants every day since you got them?
No. I just wear them when I work out, and then this morning.
Okay.
So
I
you
slept
worked
in 'em.
out in them yesterday. Did you wash them
Yeah,
yesterday?
yeah. I did. I did like 3 loads of laundry yesterday. Don't do that. I did that. People out there. I washed, and then I actually didn't wear these in bed. I wore my underwear in bed this time.
Sure.
And then fucking Alan, dude, he is.
What do you forget now?
He is now. He's a menace, dude. He is coming up to my
He is a
door and
menace.
doing that fucking goosh thing.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what I'm talking about?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And it blows the ceiling tiles up.
Dude, it blows the ceiling tiles up.
What does he do?
It
Yeah.
fucking
With the door?
ruptures
So like if
your
you pull the door
eardrums.
and
Yeah.
then it like it pulls air in and
Yeah.
then you push it real hard. 'cause
You
it's
talk
just
about
a
a
small
heart
room. It's like a
attack,
prison
dude.
room.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's just
what I'm
like, the air can only go up into the.
Listen,
you know.
Alan sucks. You got to get
I
rid of
love
him.
Alan, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yesterday,
funny.
Alan's like trying to tell me, dude, it's just $3,000 for a boat.
Oh, I wrote that down. I wrote that down.
I was like,
Dude,
okay,
Alan is-
if I listen to everything Alan's talking about, for me to buy, I'll be like,
Yeah.
$12,000 in a month be out of my.
Dude, he
bank
bought his
account.
unborn son like a $5,000 shotgun.
He
Yeah.
bought a $20,000
I know.
bass boat.
He's like, and he's like,
I
it's
love
only
you,
like
man.
$150 a month.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, is what he tells me. I'm like, you
Yeah.
still fucking need it, dude.
Yeah. He's
You're
R-worded.
You're talking about the guy, love him to death, that lives with his pregnant wife at his parents' house.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
got
Exactly.
money.
Yeah,
He got money.
Sold
Yeah.
his house.
Hey,
yeah, sold his
save
house,
making
right.
fun of Alan for engine talk.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna
Fair enough.
we're gonna shout out our sponsor real quick. Stu, you know what to do. We're gonna shout out Garage Man, the boys over at Garage Man. If you need a new or if you need an apparatus, if you're like a smaller department and you guys are on a tight budget. And you only have a fire engine, brand new fire engine,
Yeah.
like $1.2 to $1.5 million, dude. If you need a shiny, used, but basically new apparatus, Garage has got you covered, man. Go over to their website. I got some basically actual customer sales, some stories. This Thompson Fire Department in Pennsylvania, rather than spend over $1 million on a new engine and wait for it to be delivered, which is absolutely true, dude.
Yeah, you wait forever.
We're still waiting. He bought one for $27,000. The chief over there bought one for $27,000. They put $100K into it for the refurb and saved him. I don't know. Do that math. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's absolutely insane, man. So this is garages for fire departments on tight budgets. If you guys need anything, man, they got you covered. Go over to Garage. Talk to the boys. Tell them we sent
it's
you
like
that
med
way.
Buy
units
you a
too,
few. Get
stuff,
you a couple
right?
reserves.
Yeah, reserves, med units, jaws, engines. They have everything, man. Nationwide marketplace, man. So go ahead and hit up the boys over at Garage, man. They've been great sponsors.
sent
for
us
the
some nice
podcast.
stuff, too.
They sent us some sweet
Yeah.
swag.
They don't
Chubbs.
care if you have receding hairlines at all.
They would never
They
laugh
give you a
at you for
hat
that.
to cover it
They
up.
give you a hat to cover it
Yeah.
up.
I'm sure if you buy one of their engines, they'll send you a sweet hat.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
also, that's the other thing. Right now, engines are like crazy expensive.
It's nuts, dude.
And the government's talking about like
yeah, I
cracking
saw
down
that,
on that
yeah.
shit. So, yet another reason.
Yeah.
Check out Garage.
Hit up the boys,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They've
There you
been an awesome sponsor to us. Yep.
Low T, high T, they don't care.
All right, next up, we're gonna keep cracking into
Check it
this,
out.
dude.
Check it out. Check it out.
Check.
Check.
Awkward moments in bed.
What do you mean?
That's the title of the
about
chapter.
to find out.
with
yeah,
them?
that's the title of the chapter.
Like fart
Oh.
and shit.
I don't know. Let's see. It could be in here. Let's see. We got the media likes to pretend.
Maybe like post, like
You think?
coitus.
No.
Hey, hang
No.
on. The men are talking over here.
Oh, you really took those.
I wanted to take
You-
advantage of that.
you
one
really
right
took-
there.
all right, all
I
right.
had that written down. Hang on.
You had that
Men are
written.
talking.
Did you really write that down? Let me see your phone.
No, I didn't.
okay. I was like, I see 4 things over there, so that's good.
For
Talking points.
talking.
We
points.
literally
A
haven't shot
lot
an
of
episode
things.
in like a month. We're behind on shooting. You have 4
This is from
talking
last
points.
month,
Here,
bro. There's so
you-
much.
Okay, anyway. The media likes to pretend that sex is always hot and steamy, eyes rolling in the back of your head experience. We are here to confirm that it is not. And I will guarantee it is not.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah. Sometimes it's like.
things go awry.
Yeah.
Yeah. One
Have
person,
you ever laughed and like
dude.
gotten
Oh, yeah.
like a
Me and
a giggly like moment like where you're like can't stop? That's
Yes.
happened to me before.
We just had one, and I'm
Yes.
not going to talk about it, but me and my wife are laughing at ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's happened to me.
up-
It's happened to all of us, dude.
Yep.
But it can be weird, awkward, and embarrassing. Once you can accept that it's okay. Here we go. All right, kissing. How can the most simple, straightforward foreplay have too many things that can go wrong? Even everyone's paranoid about their breath. You're a little dehydrated. Yada yada. Okay.
Yeah, breath is a big one.
Dehydrated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Your
dry
lips
mouth,
are dry.
mouth.
Yeah. Weird dance with our tongues, or worse, you can't find his tongue. Does he even have a tongue? Or he starts poking too hard with his tongue like a turtle. Nice. That's what Tim does. It's hard out there in the streets. This actually happened to me the other day. Me and Melissa were, getting ready to go at it, make love, as
Yeah,
they say.
yeah.
You get the idea. But we were making out, kissing or whatever.
Real tongue.
Right.
Yeah, real. Well, she was like, your lips are like going over mine. And I just stopped and I was like, I was like, yeah, my lips are bigger than yours. So let me kiss you like a goddamn goldfish, dude. I don't know.
Did she then tell you like let me show you how to kiss.
No. She was no. She's
You're
like,
using way too much tongue, Tyler.
yeah.
Let's just
She's like, oh yeah.
Put that thing back in your
Yeah,
mouth.
she just said, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." Can we continue on with this?
you just ruined it.
yeah, dude.
That would throw me off big time.
It did, Murph. It
Yeah,
did.
I would,
The whole time I was like,
Now I don't want to
two
use
big fucking
So
lips,
I'm
dude.
now I'm self-conscious about how I'm
Yep.
kissing you
Yeah.
now.
So hey, there you go, right there. Wait till
man.
it's done, for God's sakes. Then do not give me a pointer mid
yeah.
as we're getting things going.
Lie to me.
Write
Oh,
that in your book,
you
giggly
kiss
broads, dude.
so well.
Murphy,
God.
when you have a mustache, does Christine go like Ashley goes?
Oh, she
they go up.
does.
They never come straight at it. They go underneath and up. Yeah,
How do you
That's
think
the part. I think that's the part she hates so much about it. She doesn't. I don't think she minds the look of it,
But yeah.
like
Kissing.
just kissing.
I couldn't
and
imagine.
Then,
So
like,
Tanner, they don't come at you directly.
You get a
They-
little
they almost
mayo.
come, they almost come
come
under
underneath.
and then
Yeah.
up, you know.
You're like a
And
damn
then-
submarine, dude.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You get a
Yeah.
breach.
I showed somebody the other day a picture of my mustache. They couldn't believe it. They were like, "Whoa!"
I kind of missed
you
mine.
got
Mine
it.
was good.
Where?
I don't think he has it in there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, he does. Nice. It looks
That's
pretty
good.
Not bad.
That's a good mustache.
Like a damn fireman.
I miss mine, but the itching, dude, at night, like on my pillow, I was like, and I know it goes away.
I would bite mine. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I'd get stuff in it.
Our captain's when he grows his out, it looks like he's just shoe polish. Just
It's crazy black.
He really does
It's
look
insane.
like Mario.
Yeah.
Or
He does.
Luigi.
He does. That's
Yeah.
racist, but he does.
No, it's not. You can't be racist to Italians. We've covered this, dude.
Well, I think you
he's
can,
a
dude.
Italian.
He's
yeah.
a Italian.
Yeah,
I'm Italian.
I
Dude.
asked my dad for some Italian slurs, and you can be. He's got a few.
But they love it. They love it. Italians, let us know if you guys
Say
like
a couple
slurs.
of them.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't say
They
that.
love it. All right, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. I think this one's pretty interesting because we've talked about this before. Sex in the bathroom.
Okay.
Shower sex. There are many things that can go
Never.
wrong with sex in the bathroom. You can be looking at the mirror, or you can be making weird eye contact with each other, and you don't know if you should look away, but then you notice that you have a pimple and you don't love how your arm looks, and also you want to move
What?
your hair. This is for girls.
Oh,
Like,
this
Okay.
is girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little
I
self-conscious.
got to remember this is
like-
written for
yes,
women.
yes.
This
If
is
you
not-
try to do it in the shower, this can also be a nightmare. Men and women like different water temperatures. Absolutely. Yeah. I know the shower. Nah, man, that's a precursor.
Unless I'm like super.
Unless I have one of those giant showers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, room
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
to
yeah.
move.
A lot of room in the crotch.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever showered in a shower that big.
But I have had some.
Station shower's pretty big.
I mean, the showers.
There's been a
I'll take it in the shower.
I like
Yeah.
I like the shower, and you get the big showers like vacation rental places
Ooh,
or something.
yeah,
like
yeah.
have a bench.
That's
you know,
okay.
Some other things. Yeah,
I don't know. I if I'm real hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but,
of course.
But
we've talked about
Hot
this. Some
and
you don't.
bothered.
You
What
can't,
are
you
you?
can't have the water.
that's what they call it
Yeah.
when you're horny.
Yeah, you can't have the water too hot.
That's
in the
what these
shower.
girls would call it.
my
dude.
God,
Yeah.
let's go right now. Y'all ever do that where it's like you both of you and your significant other's energy just fucking match?
Yes.
You're coming
That's
in
when-
like,
yeah.
That's when it's the best.
Yeah.
That happens
Yeah.
about 3-4 times a year, though. Guys.
Yes.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Usually
like-
one's in it.
That's
more
like
than the
Haley's
other.
Comet, dude.
And it's
Yeah.
not that you're not wanting to do it throughout the year. It's just like you know when you're like
We can't wait.
we
Yes.
cannot wait.
We can't
Like-
wait.
Like
And
you're,
that's-
you're doing some illegal
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like at a hotel,
Hotel.
and y'all been
Hotel.
like drinking that night.
Yes.
Like you're like cannot wait to get back
Yep.
there.
Yep.
That's my favorite.
That's
Yeah.
what me and Melissa talked about this conversation the other day. Like that's what she's pregnant right now, so she can't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I did pull.
See,
the
you
thing
told me
and-
once. You told me once that like you like to get it out of the way before the night starts.
Yeah,
See, no,
a
no,
couple
no, no,
of drinks in, having a couple of cocktails at the house.
No, no. See, I'm like post, like when you're both a little tipsy.
Oh, yeah,
and then,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah.
As long-
that's
have
a-
have
it's a
you
wild
eaten?
night.
Eating is the
You got to go light.
yeah,
you got to
but
eat
like
light.
you got to eat light. Yeah, you
If
can't
you
be
know
like,
it's date
problem.
night and you know that's going to happen, eat light. You got leftovers.
But
Yeah.
Christine
go home,
and I,
do the thing, eat your leftovers after.
that's
not
true.
bad,
yeah.
not bad.
Christine and I are we're both like night owls.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
it's,
can
it's
stay up
nothing for us to stay up.
I don't
and, like,
believe that.
I-
She
I-
posted a video
I've
of
seen
you
the
the other
videos
night
of you
holding,
sleeping.
holding the remote passed out.
yeah.
Post bed unit shift.
Yeah, Frozen's
Yeah.
on the TV and you're snoring.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty good. But man, yeah, Melissa being pregnant right now.
I wish we could have these girls on, man.
I
It'd
don't
be cool
think
to talk to these.
it would be
chicks.
interesting to talk to them. We'll have to.
You think they'd like us?
No.
Nah, probably not.
they like
I don't
us?
know. Hey,
we could just bounce these ideas
yeah,
off each other.
Hannah-
Be like,
Hannah-
look, we have
Look,
single
I'll tell
people
you a
in our audience.
secret. You tell me.
tell
It's
me.
the-
Yeah, Hannah and Paige, you guys think you would like us?
We say win
Let us
a
know.
lot.
We'll send you an email. Yes or no.
Y'all have to come to us. We're more famous.
I'll go to.
That's true.
I think I forget.
They already have one over us because they're
yeah.
like, you guys don't make shit.
I think they're New York women. New York. Yeah.
Oh, they will not
pretty
like
sure.
us.
New York
no,
brides.
No,
probably
they'll
not.
eat us alive, man.
Yeah.
They can argue with the best of them.
We parked
Yeah.
the car outside
Yeah.
your house.
Okay.
Or how are they
They don't-
talking?
They actually don't
Not
sound
like
like that. That's like Boston.
That's Boston.
Yeah.
People
good
from
try,
the
though.
car in the yard.
They're from
Yeah.
New York, it's a beat. So.
We got HJs, BJs.
That's New York. That's how people
What is
talk.
wrong with you?
Oh man.
Oh man. Choking.
Big fan.
Paige famously likes choking.
Big fan.
Look at her.
And
Look, hey, shout out to Paige.
Paige likes choking.
Which one's Paige?
Paige is this one. I can see it. I could see it. I could see it.
Paige is
All
on the
right.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
could see it. Paige famously likes choking, and Hannah would prefer to live. There's a certain that's
awesome.
pretty funny. There's a certain technique to it that
Okay.
people mess up. Sometimes they choke too hard and get scared. I've been there before. But sometimes it's too soft, and you're like, "Are you a little bitch?" Wow. Okay. There are many things that could go wrong. It can be hard to orgasm while fighting for your life, but we would never. Wow, yuck someone's yum. I don't know what that means.
Gotta be
But
a
we
New
would
York
never
saying.
yuck.
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably a girl. Okay, yuck someone's yum.
me
Okay,
see. Let me
so
see.
I would never be like, you like.
Ew, you like that?
Yeah.
Type of deal?
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, that's
Okay.
got to be that's an
fantasy.
inside podcast thing.
I think I would definitely yuck
Yeah,
somebody's
it's
yum.
slang for criticizing someone's preference or
Okay,
taste.
interesting. Cunnilingus. You probably need to work on that.
Oh, I'm in.
That's
yeah.
that's the fake chow shit.
Yeah.
huh?
No, cunnilingus is actually good. Okay,
I know.
all right. I was about to say, buddy, you mean where's the get the dry erase board out, dude?
Patreon episode.
Yeah. So cunnilingus.
Patreon?
No.
Shit.
No, calm down.
This could be bleeping everything. we're
Yeah.
talking about.
So cunnilingus, and I think this is spot on what they say about this one. I feel like some women can either only go when a guy is going down on her, or she literally hates it.
Or she hates it.
Yeah. Do you guys think that's
I-
yay or nay?
I'm
Okay.
misunderstanding
So
what
either
she's
a
saying.
girl loves it
or she
hates
hates it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never met a girl that.
I don't think.
yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
there's, I think there's some that probably enjoy it more than others.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I don't. Yeah.
But I've never met one that didn't like it.
Yeah.
I've never. Well, I say that I've never met one that didn't like it either. I've had some that didn't. Were like, it's okay.
Indifferent or whatever.
Yeah, indifferent. They're it's a.
They weren't like your magic mic with your tongue.
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. Yeah.
Gosh.
Doing a dance on that fucking thing.
yeah. I like it. Not bad. Oh,
It's
man.
Patreon, Stu. Chill.
Yeah.
It's not
I was
Patreon.
about
It
to say.
is not Patreon.
So getting all uncomfortable in his seat over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
It's
Yeah.
because no, it's my chair six.
Your age
remember?
group.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Well, I mean, I guess I could. It is vulnerable to let a guy eat your
Other
pink taco, and know that if he looks up, he will see the exact angle that you see when you're accidentally over your phone on selfie mode.
accidentally, like you drop your phone, you look down, and you're like,
Well, no, you just you accidentally have your phone, your camera.
oh, you're double checking.
And you're just like, oh God, yeah. You're like, oh my God, I look like that. Okay, so I can understand that. Who knew you could have so many chins? Who knew you could have so many chins? The worst is if he prides himself on being a giver, but then just does the ABCs. Nice. And A, B, yeah. And whenever it starts to accidentally feel good, he always changes the rhythm. There is also the slim chance that while you're really trying hard to orgasm, in spite of terrible technique, you can. Oh wow! You can accidentally push out. A fart.
Oh no.
My God, women! Yeah, Melissa, please.
Pull yourself together.
This is the book you read. Hannah famously did this to her ex, British Dave, who couldn't get a boner for a month. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like she.
Wow.
Man, poor Dave.
This is a women's book.
Damn, Dave. I'm sorry, man.
All right. 16.
happens to the
don't-
best of us.
They don't
crude.
hold back. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
See,
Yeah.
but and they also talk about this on their podcast on YouTube. Not
I've always
yeah.
thought, I think this is how women talk
To
when
each other,
to
yeah.
each other, like in a group. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
our wives would never.
Yeah.
No.
do this in front of us.
No,
they would never.
My wife really doesn't too much.
Yes.
You know, she turns beet red, and like whenever,
Mine too.
whenever she gets
Oh, yeah.
these kind of conversations come up, because it does, and she does tell me about like you know situations that they talked about or whatever, and she's like, I just get
Of
too,
course.
I get too like,
And
you
of
know.
course, we also talk way worse than this. You know, these
At the station.
For sure.
we talk way worse than this. We're trying to skirt the YouTube, you know, algorithm stuff like that. Papa, I got a couple more.
You're
Crazy.
crazy. We
That's
got
a
about 5
book.
minutes.
Okay, 69. Just don't.
Just don't.
Hey, whoa!
Hey,
Have a
hey,
good time.
That's one
Yeah.
of those things where it's like, hey man, if you guys have like y'all's energy matches and stuff, and
Let's
it's like,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm getting after it, dude.
Yeah.
But I have talked to Melissa about these girls, and you know, the Hannah one is the, like we said, the more crude one. Sure. And I was, because I asked Melissa, I was like, these are the, and she was like, oh, I identify more with, you know, the more reserved one. I'm
Sure
like,
she does.
okay, all right, yeah.
Hey, I was curious. Did you bookmark those?
I did.
Okay,
I
I
did.
was like,
So
are those
you read
Melissa's
this?
favorite part?
I've skimmed through it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Melissa had her favorite.
This is some good
sections,
content.
you know.
No, I'm actually on board. with this.
Were these
Yeah.
girls sorority girls?
No, oh, I don't know. Stu, you want to get a check on that? I'm sure the pretty one was.
Were
Started to
they
look
wealthy?
Or the
Sure.
prettier one.
For
Sorry,
sure.
Hannah. Shout out to you.
That one right there looks like she grew up wealthy.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to again ask Melissa which one grew up wealthy. Okay.
At what point do you consider someone like wealthy, like grew up wealthy? Because there's some people that are well off and stuff, but like,
Oh, the guys that wore Jabot pants.
what is that?
For
the
me.
hell's a Jabot pants?
You remember those, dude?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The super baggy had the
Yeah,
little
the
logo up
Jabot.
front. Yeah.
Jinkos?
No, Jabots.
yeah.
How the hell do you spell that?
I don't
Sounds
know.
like a
I think it
slur.
has a B. I think it's like a BEAUX.
You mean G-Bo's? That's G-Bo's.
No.
That's a place, dude.
I'm pretty
But-
sure.
Stop laughing.
Yeah,
Stop.
I'm laughing.
Anyway,
I'm not
they were
finding
like
anything on
expensive
sorority. Yeah.
pair of jeans,
Huh.
you know, but
Like buckle, right?
right.
But
Like,
that was like, I don't know. I always thought like wealthy would be like butlers and
yeah. Well, I mean, I grew up where like
Life-
you know, the
life
rich kid
luxury.
is the one that actually got the new car when he turned 16.
Oh,
right.
yeah,
you
but
know.
yeah.
at the same time, like I'm a little older now, so I understand. Like, man, there's well off, you know.
And that's all they
And-
were. At
Yeah.
my-
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they were
Oh,
just
yeah.
the ones that were just a little bit more
Yeah.
well off, but not wealthy.
These broads,
wealthy.
yeah. This one's got some. They got some cash on them, dude.
Oh yeah.
They got some cash on them.
Louis Vuitton cash.
Host of 2 Amazon shopping series, Paige DeSorbo show, In Bed with Paige DeSorbo, lives in New York City with her cat. Cat broads. That makes sense.
That would make sense.
Cats. You can't really have. You couldn't really have a dog in New York. You could, but it would kind of.
Yeah,
suck.
they have that show Pets. It's about that.
the
When you're-
animated series.
Yeah, when your son gets older, you'll understand.
Oh, is it about?
No, you know, it's an animated.
It's an animated dog show.
Anyway, what else we got? Riding him. We're exhausted even writing this.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
lazy
What?
broads.
Wow.
so lazy,
Y'all got-
Wow.
dude.
Get a better core.
Yeah,
For God's
yeah,
sakes,
tighten up a
Stretch
little, bit. Do some
man.
damn yoga or something. Some women can only orgasm in this position, and then some women would rather lie on their back and do nothing. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shocker.
We support
Men
them
don't
both.
care.
Yeah. There are different techniques. Some people like to go up and down, and others back and forth. The variation of technique leaves a lot of room for error. If it accidentally slips out, you can snap it like a glow stick. I will. We will end it there. We're going to crack back into this, but oh my God, that is a number one fear of mine. Dude.
Yes,
snapping
I've
your
heard.
hog in half, dude.
What if we get all our wives to read it and then they give us some personal
Some
notes,
feedback?
some
Yeah.
personal notes
Yeah.
on that? That could be,
We could.
Yeah.
Are your broads up for reading this book?
I think
I think
they
Ashley
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably would.
Oh yeah, all y'all's wives got invited to Melissa's throwing a garden party. I don't know if you guys
What's
were
a garden party?
It's a party where I'll probably have to set up, break down, and do most things. Yeah, so that's probably what it
Okay.
is. It's a party that'll probably jam me up.
Okay.
Awesome.
Like
I'm
they're
gonna
just
tell-
planning stuff.
Yeah.
Let's make it party for the boys. We'll hang out outside, maybe
down.
under the covered area. You
I'm
know,
down. They're going
and
to
then-
be in the front yard apparently. Melissa's
Nice.
got made it. It's like
Put them in the
front yard.
sun.
Sandwiches and lemonade, and because Melissa can't drink, so she
Yeah,
but we have
okay.
plenty of alcohol for them. But yeah, I think all y'all's maybe.
Yeah.
I think everybody got invited.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure. But yeah, so again, it'll be a party where well, you guys should come over and help me break it down.
We'll come over. I'll bring the kids and let them chase your chickens
Yeah,
again. dude.
yeah.
So
They
much
can
fun.
have the roosters. Let them chase the roosters.
Yeah.
The last party, like I.
Rooster will chase you back.
Yeah. I know we're probably going overs too.
No, you're
but
fine.
the last party we had or the girls had. Melissa had a girl party or whatever.
Yeah.
I set up the fire pit, set up the lights, and you know I was a good husband. And at night, you know, they left all kinds of dishes and shit out because Melissa they ate lasagna and cake
Sure.
and all that shit. And I cleaned up the mess and cleaned up the kitchen or whatever. And I was laying in bed like, all right,
This is about to happen.
she's gonna see this damn kid. I cleaned up everything. Good husband of the damn year award.
Yep.
Put a trophy right here.
Yeah.
So she's gonna come in the bedroom, and be like, oh my god.
Look at this stud.
Guy, I'm gonna snap it off on him. I'm gonna
Rock
wait. I'm
his
gonna wake
world.
this guy. I'm gonna wake this guy up and snap it off on him, dude. He helped me out so much.
Nah. She just laid next
She
to
came
you.
in and was like, you know, I really wanted to have sex with you, but you were asleep. And I said,
Wake me up.
I said-
I've told her.
I said, for the love of God, I don't care. Wake me up. Women out there, if you're listening to the podcast, wake your husband up.
Yeah.
He wants
They
to
probably
be.
wrote
wants
that
to.
in the book.
It's probably that's gonna be
Yeah, it's in the book.
chapter 1. Wake his ass up and dude, you
He
could
won't
be
mind.
No,
I promise you.
You could flip me over and be riding me or
Slap me. God, wake up.
Wake your husband up.
Give me that thing.
For God's sakes. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the hottest thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
And then she told me that in the morning, and I was just like, "That's the most upsetting thing you've ever told me."
I want
dude.
to punch you.
Yeah, I was like, "That's the meanest thing you've ever done to me."
So what does that mean now then?
Yeah, I want to be like, and she's like, "I'm tired." I'm like, "Cool." Anyway, sweet.
I haven't had my coffee.
Right, yeah, I gotta get my coffee. I'm still a little sleepy.
Shove it
Cool.
up your ass. I'm
Yeah.
not
Anyway, that's where we're gonna end it.
Shout out our boys, Project Fire Buddies.
Good call,
Again,
Stu.
Yeah.
PFD.
We're working on getting our chapter going. I've been talking to y'all, but if anyone else is out there interested, go to projectfirebuddies.org and they'll have all the information. You can start a chapter through your department.
Hell yeah.
A really
Shout out
cool
to 'em, man.
organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing organization,
Yeah,
man.
so-
Hit them up. Go follow them. Go support the hell out of Project Fire Buddies,
Yeah.
man.
And support and like video as
Nick,
well.
yeah,
here,
Nick,
Andrew, you guys.
Yep. Kevin, everybody.
Kevin's helping me out a lot right now. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway.
watching you, bro. I know that.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. We'll catch you next time.
Love you.
Later.
Hey, y'all.